Sup everybody, this is Karak with ACG and welcome to a July 4th video about the travesty of lack of transparency. What is it going to be about? Well, it's going to be about the unfortunate situation that's sort of broiling up about the CSGO betting websites and some of the people that push them. So a couple days ago, Honorforcall, which is a smaller YouTuber, shout out to them, did a video where they basically discussed that they found out during investigations that the owners of a CSGO betting website, one of the major ones, CSGOLotto, was actually Tmartin and Prosyndicate, two major YouTubers who continually did videos, reaction videos, and betting videos, and always pretended they had no connection to that site. Now, when I say always pretended, I mean Tmartin, in fact, went so far as to pretend he had a meeting possibly with basically himself at the company so that they could give him skins so that he could upload them and show people the ins and outs of the website. There's a video where he's actually talking about, he's like, yeah, I might have a meeting with these guys and might get a sponsorship. It's him. He owns the damn company. The paperwork is actually shown, Freedom of Information Act, baby. It's an awesome thing. And we get to see that sort of payout here. So what we have is a lack of transparency on their side, basically pushing and really, I mean, in all honesty, really sort of fraudulently pushing this site, pretending they had no connection to it. And in fact, we actually have no real idea if what they were showing in their videos is true and honest. One of the reasons why even that has come up, because of course they could be doing this and it could be shady as hell and certainly not legal, but not as dire as we think now. One of the reasons why many of us think it's dire now is because there's an actual video of Tmartin signing in accidentally as a bot for CSGO. What does that mean? Well, these bots are how they get the skins. So a person who's playing CSGO buys a package. That package has a random item in it, and that random item can be worth money or they can play the game with it. But let's say you decide to bet it. What you do is you go to a betting website and you upload the items you have, basically give it to these bots, and then the bots do, I mean, it's honestly flipping a coin. And so two people bet their items of, you know, somewhere near the same cost, and then somebody wins all of those items. Here's the problem. You have this situation where not only did they pretend they had no connection to it, but they obviously pushed multiple people to that site. And now we have no real clue if any of those are real purchases, or sorry, real bets. We have no clue whatsoever. Now, the gaming lawyer, like him or hate him, I know a lot of people dislike, you know, black and white preaching this, but that's a lawyer, right? He basically has stated not only is this completely illegal, but the FTC will or has already been notified. But to me, that's actually the tip of the iceberg. This thing goes deeper. Luckily, Dennis and Shag187, two people on Neogaf, in the Neogaf thread about this, have done a little bit of work and found that there is a very good chance that multiple companies are in complete collusion and might even be just like, let's say, an online pharmacy, the same company with multiple different storefronts. Now, that in and of itself is absolutely scary, because if that's true, the amount of power that these people have for fraud and for doing things illegal is incredibly high. And if we already have some kind of pattern towards it, you have to dig deeper and look. For example, Dual Skins. Again, Dennis and Shag, thanks for posting these on Neogaf. Dual Skins is another CSGO betting website, right? They're another website of this kind. And they've been having issues lately. And in fact, they now are shut down and they're sending people to a key purchaser site as a redirect. Here's one of the problems. They didn't give anybody back their items. Now that right there begs the question, have these guys been doing this, and are those items being used to be sold somewhere else or to be used as fake bets in these betting systems? No one knows. But what's weird is you look at the admins for Dual Skins. Guess what? One of the admins, CSGO 3. If you look up the different admins for CSGO 3, this user has also played as, this is something you can do on Steam, Dual Skins 3. The administrator there. CSGOLotto 321 and in brackets 132. Additionally, Tmartin, that's in one of his videos where he signs in as one of those. So you have this situation where there's not only a problem with how they went about showing people what they're doing, it's the reason why we're all told that if we have a full-on sponsorship with somebody, we're supposed to tell everybody. But this is a situation where not only do they have a full-on sponsorship, they own the fucking company. They own the company. Completely, absolutely fraudulent. They own the company, and in addition, there is a very good chance some of these other websites are purely front ends for the same exact website. Very, very scary stuff. And again, I want to thank Shag187 and Dennis for doing this. This really is a huge deal. I mean, right now I'm seeing pictures where they're showing the other devs, where the dev is, well, here we go. This user is also played as the dev for Dual Skins and the dev for CSGODices.com. Guess what that is? That's another CSGO betting site. Holy crap. CSGOLotto.net, CSGODuel.com. Guys, This is something I think we're going to be hearing about for a while. And this is one of the problems I think that inherently in a new medium like ours, somewhat new medium, you know, you can say the way you want, whatever. But we have a situation where unfortunately people from the outside look in and go, man, this thing is just messy. It's just effed up. And it's sad because I honestly believe that CSGO unfortunately probably shouldn't even be possible to have a betting site anyway, right? Because of betting laws. But they do. But two good, big YouTubers like this, people that I look up to as big YouTubers with a lot of subscribers because I assume that they're talented and they know what they're doing, are the people that could have elevated the education in the industry. It's something I talk about all the time in my podcast, is elevating the education of the industry and making it so that we can still have reactionary stuff, we can still have goofy stuff, and we can still be childish, but we elevate. We always elevate the education. And unfortunately, these guys have not only not done that, they've set back multiple different thought processes when it comes to YouTubers as a whole, because now many of us who are going out there and are trying to cover stuff legally and holistically and without any kind of outside influence are now going to be looked at once again even deeper, with a deeper scope and even more untrustworthy, when in fact maybe in some ways we're the group that's the most trustworthy. So anyway, that's it for me. It's a very, very sad day for me, not only because we found out something terrible, this is absolutely terrible to happen, but terrible for the industry because it's going to give us a black eye for a while. So anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. I will be doing update videos on this because I have a feeling as we dig deeper, it's just going to be crazier and crazier as we go. But it's one of the situations where I actually don't want a bunch of hits from this. I don't want the channel to be known for that. So if I have a good, substance-filled update, I will give you guys that. Otherwise, you may not see me for a while. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy your 4th. If you celebrate it, peace out and enjoy your weekend.